How are you?
Good. My name's Amanda.
Nice to meet you. I'm Richard.
Nice to meet you.
Uh-huh.
Um, are you at home in Indiana?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Terre Haute.
Nice.
Yeah, I got back in Indiana about I was in Indianapolis about 7:30. Uh, we were in Riverside, California yesterday morning. So
That's what I was gonna ask. I say you were just getting home then, huh?
yes, 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 yes.
You've been pretty busy.
I have. Yeah, I got back here in Terre Haute around 10 o'clock and back up at 4 a.m. to go work at the school this morning. So yeah.
And you're still doing the schoolwork. I
Oh
love that.
yeah. No, I'm still there.
That's awesome. So I have to admit that I am not like a big I don't watch America's Got Talent, right? But I was randomly sitting in my living room, doom scrolling on my phone, and I come across this video and I watched it, and I'm like in my living room, it's dark in the morning, and I am like watching this man from Terre Haute tell his story and then sing one of my favorite songs and
Yeah.
blowing out the water and killing it. And I cried
Yeah.
like a little bitch. And I was like, oh my God. And I remember sending it to a bunch of my friends and being like, oh my God, you guys, like, this is crazy. And it was
Yeah.
cool. And how crazy that that's you.
Right. Yes.
So I happened to catch yours. That's really awesome. But you grew up here in Indiana.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was born in Methodist Hospital in
Me
Indy,
too.
and then about 4 or 5 years old, my mom and I moved to Terre Haute and been here ever since.
Awesome. And growing up, you were super into music, or is that how you kind of?
I was just like you seen on the show. I was the kid with the Radio Shack stereo up in my room, just blasting music and yeah. And then when I started at the school corporation here in Terre Haute, I just they would have functions. Usually it was Veterans Day, and I'd sing God Bless USA or something. But yeah, 2022 was a different year, and teachers said just sing whatever you want, and it happened to be Don't Stop Believing. I chose that, and teaching
That's awesome.
assistant teaching assistant filmed it. That was on a Thursday. The next morning it was 100,000 views. By the end of the weekend it was 1 million. And then when it reached 3 million, Journey and Steve Perry commented on it. And then yeah, here I am today.
How amazing. That's, I
Yeah,
mean, you got Steve Perry. That's like
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
little cherry on there because
It is because he's very much a recluse. So yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also like he's journey.
Oh yeah.
um, right. Well, do you have kids?
No, no. Mm-mm.
But you work with the kids at the
Oh
school,
yes, work with the kids at the school. Yeah, yeah. I'm
and you
still
were
there.
saying that they were your inspiration to.
Well, between them and Ange, mostly my wife, but yeah, I mean, over the years, the kids would say, "Oh, man, you're a good singer. You ought to do something." But
So
when
you
Ange,
guys
go
got
ahead.
married since the show.
No, we got married. Well, in between shows, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I just remembered watching it, and you referred to her as your fiance on the show, and I was
yeah,
like, "Oh, that's awesome." So you
yeah,
guys got to have a nice,
yeah,
like, awesome.
yeah.
What was her reaction when you told her what happened? When you called,
Uh,
you can't hear both sides always.
oh, you talking about the audition round?
Yeah,
Yeah, we called her live, and she told me, she said, I knew you're going to do it. I told you when you flew out there that you were going to get the golden buzzer, and I did. I didn't think it would be Heidi. I thought it probably would have been Howie, but yeah,
Howie's a
no.
sweetheart too. It seemed
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah. Did
yeah.
you get to like hang out with the judges a little bit more than just what
Uh,
they show?
Simon would come up after every performance and talk to me and Ange, and then of course, Heidi, she would hug me every time she saw me. The only one I really didn't connect with was Sophia, but I think she had stuff going on. And then Howie, yeah, he come up and fist bumped me quite a bit. And then his team, after I won the whole thing, his team reached out early on, and I'll be opening up for him on the December 28th out in Fantasy Springs in California. So
That is so cool.
yeah, Palm Springs, California. But yeah.
You was there ever a time when you felt like you kind of had like you were gonna give up?
I mean, not necessarily give up, but just just like anything else in life, keep on pushing. I mean, I never stopped singing for the kids, but whenever show didn't happen or whatever, I was just like, okay, just delete that number off my phone and keep moving on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, looking at that what would you tell a kid that asks you, like, hey, I want to grow up and do what you do? What would you tell them if they ask for your
Practice, practice, practice. You're gonna fail. Keep trying. You're gonna get told no. Keep practicing, and just like the song says, don't stop believing. I mean, and look at me here, 55 years old, but I'm here. I did it, and I'm
doing
I'm
it?
I'm still doing it. I just got like I said, I just got off a flight from California yesterday, and pulled into Indy and went back to work this morning. So
This Christmas season, you can make your own magic when you join us at the Strand Theater for these Christmas classics. Elf, showing 11:29 and 12:13. Polar Express, showing 12:07. A Carpenter's Christmas, showing 12:08. A Christmas Story, showing 12:13. A sing-along Christmas barbershop style, showing 12:15. Only at the Strand Theater, located at 215 South Harrison Street in Shelbyville, Indiana. The Strand, where we make movies magic.
What's your favorite thing that you've done so far since the show?
well, so far, I mean, besides the show, it's the most recent thing, going out to Riverside, California for the Festival of Lights. I mean, wow, it was just amazing, and millions of lights in that hotel. That hotel is very historic. The lady, Kelly Roberts, very, very nice woman, very nice. um, her and her husband are billionaires. They started out her husband started out selling bean and cheese burritos. They froze them, and it caught on, and he was selling them to supermarkets, and they're billionaires now. So, and then they own that restaurant, and so yeah, I mean, anything can happen at anyone at any time.
For sure. Something that I was curious about was if you could sing anywhere in the whole world, where would it be?
Mhm. This past time, um, when we flew out, we had a stop in Vegas, and then and then flew into Ontario, which was close to Riverside. I got to see the outside of the Sphere Auditorium there in Vegas. It looks amazing. I've seen videos where the Eagles were there, and there's a little stage down there and this huge, screen. And I think that would be probably a cool venue to play at. But I don't know if I'm big enough for that. But it,
Hey, you
it would
never
be
know.
it would be cool to at least attend a concert.
All right. Well, looking at that, what do you want to do with your music? Do you want to start a band? Do you want to do
Oh,
what's your
well,
plan?
we've got a band formed out of Vegas. They're a Journey tribute band, but we're going to be doing other stuff too. My first full concert will be in January in Pennsylvania, and then I've got three here in Indiana in April. Back to back. One's in Anderson, the next one's in Wabash, and then the last one will be in Lafayette in April.
Nice. And what's the just Journey like you, or do you have a specific name
Uh,
for the tribute band?
uh, just not. I mean, yes, Journey will be a part of it, but there. I mean, it's like Loverboy or Foreigner or yeah, it's all of our the Gen X stuff,
Heck yeah.
stuff that everybody remembers. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
thing is, here in Vigo County, I tour the schools, and every once in a while I'll sing a song, and then I'll stop singing, and the kids will keep on singing. Don't stop believe it. The thing is,
That's
is
awesome.
it's not about trying to act like I'm Steve Perry or anything. It's keeping this music alive. I mean, the
Yeah.
80s music is timeless, and it meant so much to us. And the thing is pushing it back out there and making, what great music it was, still alive.
So is Don't Stop Believing actually your favorite song to perform, or do you have a
On the show, believe it or not, I mean, I love doing Don't Stop Believing, but on the show, my favorite one was Eye of the Tiger,
nice?
with the flames and everything going on. I mean, they really put a lot behind it for me. And what most people don't know is my wife and I kind of argued about it. She was very adamant. She said, "You sing that song, you're going to go home." And I said, "Ange, I have to do it my way. If I don't, then I don't. If I do it my way, I don't have anybody to blame but myself." And and when she heard me do it, she was just like, "You rocked that. You knocked it out of the park," and I made it through. So yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah, that's awesome. And you did. You kicked ass. What is something that you want people to know about you that you don't feel like people do know about you?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, being on the show, I was pretty much an open book. I mean, of course, Ange and I are passionate about kids. Me so more so with the school kids, and Ange more with the abuse side of kids.
Mhm.
And my other passion is our veterans. I mean, I think, our veterans lay down their lives for us, and some of them are just not getting treated, very well. So I want them to, be taken care of, because, some of them paid the ultimate price, and some of them come back and they weren't right after that. So
Sure.
those are two things that Ange and I are very passionate about.
Do you have any open charities or things that you are that you run or that you encourage people to donate to that those
Not right at this time. We are working on something for, abused kids here. It's in the working process stage. And when it does come out, we intend to promote that too. So yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to get a hold of us, let us know.
Absolutely.
Okay, so where can we catch you next?
Actually down at the Circle there, the festival, Circle of Lights, in downtown Indy, this Friday night. So yeah,
Cool.
can't wait to get out there. I'm gonna sing a couple songs, and usher in the holidays like we do every year here in
Heck
Indiana.
yeah. We'll have to get down there and check you out.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today, and definitely look forward to checking you out this Friday.
Cool.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.